Hey everybody, welcome back to day 3 of the March Mood Mindfulness Challenge with ARC. I'm so glad to have you back with me. So if you've read today's challenge, it is notice your breathing. Now, breathing is so important, and it's interesting how we don't have to think about it. Much like the beating of our heart, it's much needed and it's an autonomic response, right? It's something that is just comes naturally to us. What I wanted to highlight to your attention with bringing up this prompt was how much what we need is already given to us from creation, right? So, the air we breathe is abundant. We don't have to ration it. We don't have to think that, oh, I might not get some tomorrow or the next day. And I wanted to link that with the idea of abundance, of how, your your money, your job, your partner, your career, your home, everything is out there and it's yours to have when the time is right, when you go for it. So a lot of people like to hoard stuff. They're like, oh, if I give people my recipe, then it won't be my thing specifically. The thing is, there's enough of everything for everybody, right? So you don't have to worry about your stuff depleting because you've shared your love with other people or you've shared knowledge with another person. It doesn't take away from you. We are abundant and it comes to us from a different source. It comes to us from universe. It comes to us from creator. It comes to us from God. So the important thing is to have trust and just to know that just like we breathe naturally, it comes to us, that anything will come to us as well. What's ours will come to us. So it's just that feeling of abundance, of just as I breathe easily, so too will my, whatever it is you're worried about, my love, my the money, whatever we worry about, we're always fearing something's going to be taken away from us. Our safety is going to be taken from us. And the only way to flip that on the head or process that emotion, because we're talking about processing fear here, is knowing and trusting that everything that's happening will happen for you. The universe is out there working for you and will give you what you need in the right moment, just like it gives you the air that you breathe. And it helps. That is the mindset we need to have to help us conquer whatever emotions we're feeling at the moment. So when you feel fear, doubt, worry, anxiety, think of your breath. The breath is the first thing that can control the way we feel. Now, it's interesting, I've had a few people start the conversation here and I love it. I just wanted to see how many people breathe in what different ways, and actually it's a topic that is so juicy. I could talk about it for ages. I'm going to give you a little bit. So the way we breathe is dependent on our brains. Our brain works to tell our body what to do. So we have different brain wave states. There's an beta, alpha, delta, gamma. Okay, so when our brain is in beta mode, beta is the logical, the active, the going at it. Your energy is high, going, and what am I doing next? No, I have to do this. Whether it's physical activity or whether it's mental activity, you're high energy. High energy usually goes into a beta brainwave, and beta brainwave is... So if you think of an athlete that's just run a race, right? They'll be breathing from their lungs, breathing, inhaling, exhaling through their mouth. All right. So that indicates, when you see someone breathing through their mouth, that indicates that they're highly alert brainwave. Usually when it's danger, you're looking for enemies and looking for safety. You hold your breath, and then you remember to breathe, and then... So anytime you see somebody breathing in through the mouth, high, very alert, and in beta brainwave. The next brainwave is the alpha brainwave, which is the calm, relaxed but switched on, but creative, right? Not thinking consciously, creative, letting that subconscious. So, when you're just sitting there doodling, when you're relaxing, but, kind of not paying attention to what's happening, not thinking what's happening, but you're creative, you're letting it flow, you're relaxed. That's the alpha brainwave. So alpha brainwaves breathes in through the mouth, but exhales through the nose. Interesting, isn't it? The third brainwave is the theta brainwave. So the theta is in through the nose, out through the nose. Theta brainwave is what you get when you're in deep, deep, deep relaxation, meditation, but not unconscious sleeping. So you'll notice a lot of the yogis and a lot of the yoga classes do the breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, because that induces a theta brainwave state that gets you down to meditation, deep relaxation, so you can connect to higher, intuition, third eye, crown chakra, and up and beyond, and get that guidance that you want from higher power. Lastly is the delta. The delta is in through your nose, out through your mouth. So the delta is deep relaxation. And you'll notice a lot of people who sleep in deep relaxation, in through the nose, out through the mouth. So the way we breathe is a reflection of how our mind is going. And obviously our minds are from beta to alpha to delta to nap time to awake to studying. We are, very active. We're very dynamic. We're not just doing one thing 24 hours a day. So we will change our brain waves and we will change the way we breathe. You will also notice, just to take it one step closer and to show you how much of a geek I am, we are divided into two hemispheres, right? Left and right. The right hemisphere controls the left side of your body. The left hemisphere controls the right side of your body. Now, what happens is that on top of that, we have an autonomic nervous system where one state is fight and flight, another state is rest and digest. So what happens is that when the fight and flight hits one part of your hemisphere, you get quite active, right? And you feel hot and you feel ready and you need to calm down. If you ever feel that your high state of activity, like say for example, you're about to go out and public speak and you're nervous and you feel it and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so antsy. What you do need is to calm down. You'll notice at that stage that you are right lung dominant and quite hyperactive, like energy. What you do need to do is slow it down and move from a right lung dominant to a left lung dominant to relax you. What do? I'll teach you a technique. It's called moon breathing. Moon breathing is where we close the right nostril. So remember, you're right dominant, you're alert, very stressed, energy is everywhere. You close the right nostril and we use our thumb. Our thumbs are neutral. Each of these are positive and negative, different on each hand. Another topic that I'm seriously in love with. Use your thumb to close the right nostril. And breathe in. Inhale through the left nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. At first, if you're so hyper, the energy is so high in your body, it'll be difficult to breathe through your left nostril. You'll find that when you're right dominant, really active, high energy, this is really easy to breathe through that nostril, right? So what you need to do to calm yourself down and get into that relaxed state is close the right nostril. By about the fourth inhale and exhale, you'll feel a sigh or a yawn, and you'll feel your energies start switching over to the other hemisphere. And you'll feel a beautiful sense of relaxation. Continue on, 10 inhales and exhales. 15 if you want to go like nice and like click it in. Best trick ever, right? Similarly, there are times when you're like so sleepy, middle of a lecture, and you're like falling asleep as you're driving, and you're like, oh my God, I think I'm falling asleep. This is so dangerous. Energy is, you're losing energy from your body. What you need to do is bring the energy in. At that stage, the left side is more dominant, and you'll find that it's easy to breathe through the left. You don't want that because you want to bring in the energy. So in that instance, you close the left nostril and you try with the right. Now, because you're so relaxed, this one is the one that's dominant and the right is not, and it feels blocked and it's uncomfortable and I can't get a nice deep breath because the right side is not the dominant one. Stick with it. Nice and deep on the inhale. Really fill that belly. Ten to 15 times, and you'll get this beautiful invigoration, this beautiful energy coming. Okay? Now, either or. What can you do to balance both? So you have a beautiful energy of invigorating yet calm, so to get you into an alpha state. This is called alternate nostril breathing. What you do is and remember, we're using our thumbs. Thumbs are neutral. We're talking about meridians here. This is energy channels, maybe another video. So use the thumb for one, and the small and the ring finger for the other, okay? So you're gonna block the right, take a deep breath in through your nose, then you're going to block the left and exhale through the other nostril. Breathe in through that nostril, use your thumb, close that one, and exhale through the other. And you're going to do that for 10 to 15 times, and really until you intuitively feel a switch over. You'll feel your brain switching over. You'll feel that calming, I call it like a cloud. I feel which part of my hemisphere is more alert than the other. I know which one needs to be balanced, and so I just intuitively do it from all my energy tools. But you will start feeling this sense of balance. So sometimes you'll feel like, oh my gosh, I'm imbalanced. This is where you slow down, recognize which part of your body is more active, what you need to do to balance it, and then just do your breathing to calm everything down and bring yourself back to neutral. So you're in yourself, you're centered, you're grounded, your emotions are not taking control, you're not worried about what other people are saying or what other people are doing, what they think of you. That is another world. You're here. You are looking after you. You are responsible for yourself. Number one, remember, we take care of ourselves so we can take care of others. And I'm hoping that this is the message that sticks with you for the month of March. Look after yourself so that you can go out there and do an amazing job at being who you are. So I hope that this little video has helped clear a few things up. Remember, mindset, everything comes to me when I need it. Everything that's happening is happening for me. I learn the lesson. I get what I need to do what I need to do. Similarly, I look after myself so I can go outside and look after others. If you feel like I'm doing too much and I have nothing left for me, that's true. You are doing too much and you're not looking after you. Simple as that. Now, what are you going to do about it? Like, do you believe your body is telling you? You know exactly how you feel. You know exactly that you need to stop. Why don't you listen to your body? And that's the programming that we are going to start to have to undo, right? I was told that a woman always looks after the kids, blah, blah, blah. I was told that you must give, give, give. Where does that reach anyone? Where are you when you're in bed so sick and tired and burnt out, who will look after you then, and who will look after everybody else? So the best thing is to put that, change that over, like flip the switch. Look after yourself first so that you can have so much to look after others. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.